jeez. I just knocked over the speaker. It's okay, professionalism. Keep going, no one noticed, it's not live. Okay, friends. All right, dancers. Roll your shoulders up and back, you know. Bring your arms up to a nice wide second position. Pull the belly button into the spine. Knee lifts right and left. Lift it up and up. We are all dancers in here for the next 40-45 minutes. You don't have to look like a dancer, but we're all going to train like dancers. So embody that dancer spirit. Arms up to high stick position. I'll be using ballet terms in this class. Do not expect you to know them. Just keep following along. You'll catch on quickly. If you want to share this video, feel free to share it on your timeline, and that way your friends can see what you're doing. It gets a little bit more exposure out there. If you think that there's anyone out there who would want to tune in. Keep breathing, team. Hold down the arms. Arms go down as knee goes up. Be in a nice full range of motion. You go as fast or as slow as you need to. You do not have to stay with me. You do not have to look like me. Add a twist, elbow to opposite knee. You find the movement in your own body. Everybody is different. Everybody is going to move differently. So you figure out what works for you, and that's exactly where you're supposed to be tonight. Keep going. Last 8. We have 4. Squat it down and up. Down, lift. Feet about hip-width distance apart. Flex the feet off of the floor. Ground down in the heels. Keep the chest lifted. Squeeze the butt on the way up. Especially with all the sitting that we do. Maybe sitting on the couch a little bit extra. More than usual right now. I know I am. We disengage our glutes, our cheeks. Get loose back there. So we want to re-engage into them. Tell those glutes to turn back on for us. Pulse it at the bottom. Get down low. You go down to your lowest squat and you move an inch from there. Small controlled movement. Burning on top of the thighs. Getting deep into those muscles. Again, shake out whenever you need to. Full range down and up. Down. Squeeze. Squeeze that butt. Knees going right over the toes. Take a little peek down. Make sure the knees are going right over the second and third toenail every single time. Pulse it down again. Already you should feel the heat building into those legs. Breathe deep into it. Keep the pulse. Heel toe your feet out to a wide second position. Heels go wider than the hips. Toes turn out. And make sure the toes are going over, knees going over the second and third toenail. If the knees are buckling in, adjust your feet. You can also do this parallel. Don't force that turnout, gang. We want to be kind to our hips and knees. Full range down and up. Down. Squeeze. Ooh, I'm already feeling that heat. Yes. Nice wide stance. Again, ground under those heels. Straighten the legs, squeeze the glutes, pull inner thighs in towards that midline. Last 8. 7. Are you breathing? Chest stays lifted. Tuck the pelvis under slightly. Like you have a tail, you're curling it in between your legs. Pulse it at the bottom. Last time. How low can you go? My legs are tired already. Been doing some good workouts the past few days. Been doing some strength training with Bucky during the day. So my legs are tired. If I need to go up a little higher, I'm going to go up a little higher. Lift your arms up to high stick position. But if you think you can sink down lower, then sink down lower. Yeah. 8, 7. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Pop the right heel, left heel. Right heel, left heel. I know that was me. You thought we were over. No, we are not. We're almost there, though, I promise. Keep yourself low to the ground, and you pop that heel up way over the big toe mound. You do both heels. Lift, lift. We might get to that shaky state today, that tremble of truth, as one of my clients likes to call it. Woo, breathe in. You're going to take that rest when you need. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, stand it up. Woo, shake it out. Quick little pound out, quick little shake out. Woo, this is coming off for sure. All right, team, we're getting into those arms. Heels together, toes apart. First position. Option to elevate, lift up onto the tippy toes. stand up. Squeeze the heels together. Plie means to bend. Bend the knees. Again, tuck the tailbone under. Keep shoulders stacked over ribs over hips. Good. Arms come to a 90-degree angle. We squeeze them in and out. Now, if the legs are tired, the legs are like, I'm done. I worked hard in that warm-up. I want to break. Straighten the legs. Just stick right here. Totally fine. Just focus on the upper body. Otherwise, we have an isometric hold in those legs. Yes. If you ever feel tension in your lower back, give yourself a break. Give yourself a rest. Pulse it in. We don't want to ache in the lower back. Draw the belly button in. Suck it in like you're trying to button up that last button on a tight pair of pants. Hold it in. Right arm, left arm. Can we slide the forearms along each other? Valid answer is no, I cannot, in which case you squeeze in towards the midline as hard as you can. Try to keep those forearms parallel. Both arms, up, down, up, down. If you can get the forearms together, squeeze them in. Woo! Yeah, team. Oh, almost there. Can we speed it up? Pulse, 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 pulse. Yeah, squeeze those elbows in. Digging deep. 16, 15, 14. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice work, team. All right, feet together. Plie, bend the knees. Hinge over slightly. I'll show you from the side. So you're leaning forward, tailbone back. It's almost like you're bowing, and then you bend your knees slightly. Fingertips together, making a diamond shape with your fingers. Reach up and down. If you have the shoulder mobility, bring the hands behind the head. This is called shaving. It's a little Pilates move. Push up towards the diagonal. If you don't have the shoulder mobility, bring the fingertips to the crown of your head. You're pressing up to that 45-degree angle. Keep the belly pulled in. Burn into those shoulders. Yeah. Show you side again. Reaching up. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Alternate, right, left, right, left. Tapping behind that head, elbows go wide. Then lifting back up to that diagonal. Breathe into it. 8, 7. Yes, can you squeeze a little bit further? Breathe a little bit deeper. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms up. Bring the hands together, palms together. Push the palms in towards each other. Squeeze the elbows in. Triceps down, up, down, up. Now again, if you can't press your hands together, then make this and bend those elbows. Squeeze the elbows around your ears and dip your hands behind your head. The harder you push your hands together, the more you're going to get into those triceps. Option to add a heel raise or elevate. Again, elevate means to elevate, to rise. So we lift up on those tippy toes. Squeeze the glutes, press over the big toe mound. 8, 7. Can you squeeze a little bit harder? Dig a little bit deeper. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms up, hold the heels up. Step out to a nice wide second position. Plie, bend the knees. If you can, keep up onto the tippy toes. Arms go out, little circles. Stretch those arms long. Draw the belly in. Other way, little circles. Hands try to stay up around shoulder height. As they get tired, they're gonna drop. Keep them lifted. Yeah, gang. Woo! Bend the elbows, circle around. All right. Shoulders should be feeling it by now. If you aren't feeling it, can you squeeze a little bit deeper? Imagine like you're pushing through water, through thick molasses. Circle other way, around. Yeah. Can you stretch a little bit longer? Reach a little bit deeper into those arms. squeezing through that shoulder joint. Reach out as far as you can. Twist, 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 twist. Ooh, trying to keep that balance as well. Can you speed it up? Twist, 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 twist. Oh, I feel that burn. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're almost there, dancers, almost there. If you get lower in those legs, reach a little bit longer. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Woo, shake it out, shake it out. Nice work. Let's do a quick stretch out. Pull that right arm across the body. Gently grab onto the forearm. Grab onto the forearm or the upper arm. That tricep, that bicep. Roll the shoulder blade down. And if you want, you can tuck the ear roll out the neck. You know what I mean. Follow along. You got it. You got it more than I got it. Feel that nice stretch down the side of your neck over the outside of your shoulder joint. Breathe into it. Nice strong work. Stretching out those muscles we just started to burn into. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Grab the elbows, snuggle behind the head, push back with the head, look up and under the arm, add that side body weight. Option to take your toe, cross it behind the other foot for a deeper side body stretch. Push back into that top arm, shine your heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe, stretching all the way down that tricep into the side of the rib cage. Switch it over to the other side. Pull the other arm across. Roll the shoulder down. You roll up the wrist. You roll out that neck. Woo! Breathing into those muscles. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Grab the elbows, snuggle behind. Push back with the head. Look up and under the arm. Add that side body lean. Option to take the toe. Cross it back behind. Deepen the stretch. Pressing through that hip. Nice work, dancers. All right, take a little shake out. You need to grab something to hold on to. Go get that now or head over to a wall. Go wherever you need to. I'm grabbing my fancy folding chair, burlesque folding chair. So whatever you have, just put it to one side. Heels together, toes apart. Again, that first position. Draw up towards that midline. There's a zipper. Zipping all the way up through the crown of your head. Squeeze the butt. Elevate. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Now if you want a little extra spice, a little different spice to this, try putting both hands on your hips so you're not using something for balance. It's all in your body and your legs. Speed it up, up, up. Heels touch the ground every single time if you can. If this fast pace made you lose your form, go back to that slow pace. Both are valid, both are going to work those legs. Pulse it at the top. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Isolating calves. Oh, it can be intense. We're not used to isolating calves. Just take that rest when you need to. Take that shake out whenever you need to. It's always there for you, dancers. 8, 7, you press up 1 inch higher, hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Parallel out the feet. Slow elevate. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. So now feet are parallel. Keep going. That means that the heel and the toe are lined up and they're both facing to the front. So before we were turned out, now we're parallel. Turn out, parallel. Speed it up to tempo. Lift, lift. That was really just a sneaky way to take a break. Because my calves needed a break. And if your calves need a break, you take it whenever. Woo! I'm sweating already, I told you. Pulse it at the top. Lift it up, 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 up. Squeeze that booty. Can you squeeze a little bit harder? Can you draw the belly in a little bit deeper? 16, 15, 14. All calves are burning. 8. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Arms up to high kick position. Try to find that balance. Drop the shoulders, breathe. If this feels easy, close your eyes. Woo! Challenge yourself. That's what class is all about. It's not about nailing the balance. It's about fighting for your balance. Challenging yourself. Trying to do something you can't already do. And release. Take one foot back, stretch. Nice work, dancers. Give yourself permission to fail, and you'll give yourself permission to strengthen even more. Look over that back toe. If you want to, just give yourself a little sit back into it. Go wherever feels good. Switch over to the other side. This is not about feeling graceful or looking pretty. It's about getting in your body, moving your body, challenging that back toe. You get the workout that you need. You want something more moderate? Don't go down as far. Give yourself more breaks. No shame in that. Press that heel back. Good. Nice work. All right. We're getting into those thighs. Back in that first position. Elevate up on the tippy toes if you can. Squeeze the heels together. Plie. Diamond out the legs. If you want to go down to flat feet at any time you can. Otherwise, heels stay lifted. Go down as low as you can. Drop another inch. Down. 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 Again, we are only moving about an inch. An inch is about the length of a paper plate. Super small controlled movement, burning right into those quads. Belly button is pulling in. Let me turn sideways for you. I want that spine vertical. Shoulders over wrists over hips. Butts not back, chest isn't forward. Tuck the tailbone under, keep the belly sucked in. Down for 3. 3, 2, 1, little up. 3, 2, 1. Low, lower, lower. Teeny, tiny lows. Keep it going. Woo! Come on, legs. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Down, down, down. Squeeze into those legs. 4 more, dancers. Last 3. 2. Single it out. Down, down. Woo! Again, that shake maybe starting to set in. That quiver. Go into that shake shack tonight. Take that rest. Shake it out. Pound it out. Breathe it out. Pulse it at the bottom. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it going. That, I'm going to take a little shake out. Yeah. I need that about right now. Pulse, 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 pulse. If you feel like you need some extra spice to this, try lifting those heels up higher. Drop the tailbone down lower. You go where you need, because we're almost there. 16, 15, 14. Woo! 8. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Arms raised up to high fit position. Belly button pulls in. Can you drop 1 inch lower? The feet goes a little bit higher. 8, 7. Tremble the truth. I feel you. You're coming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Woo! Little count down, little shake on those legs. All right, team. Grab onto one foot. Knees together. Hips tuck under. Gently pull the heel towards your hip, towards your glutes. Lengthen out the top of that thigh. I don't follow. Top of that leg. Push the hip forward. Knee points down to the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Stretching out that thigh. Option to stay here or lift up into a dancer stretch. Dancer stretch, take your foot into your hand, push this hip forward. The leg does not have to go high. I want to lengthen out the front of this hip flexor. Then if I want to, I can lift up higher and hinge it forward for a higher stretch. But it's not about how high the leg goes, but how much you can stretch out that hip flexor. Cross it over to your figure 4. Sit it into that booty. Switch it over to the other side. Now maybe you have to turn yourself around. Go ahead and turn yourself around. I'll cue you through verbally. Grab onto the foot, knees together, hips tucked under. Gently pull that heel towards your glute. Lengthen out the front of the quad. Breathe into it. I love barre because it's really accessible to a lot of different people. You all go where each individual needs. You feel it in your body. And don't judge it, just honor your body. Push your foot into your hand, off the toe into your dancer stretch. Press that hip forward, lift up, and then if you want to go deeper, you can lift up higher. But this is a good stretch right here. This is just as valid as all the way up here. So whatever you're feeling. Cross it over, cinch your finger, 4 stretch. Yeah, booty. We're going to get into that booty a lot more in a second. Woo! Bucky's jamming out over there to this music. Bucky like this music, Simon. Woo! I usually teach barre at Fitness Formula Club, Boys Town, shout out, represent. Woo! But I'm happy to be able to teach to all of you tonight. So again, thank you all for joining me today. All right, team. We're going down to the mat. Notice our legs are wobbly, at least mine are. Going down to the floor, let's get into that booty. Laying onto your side. tricep. Bend your knees in, stack your hips, big toes stay together, clamshell. Lifting up or down. Now again, if you have weights that you want to add on, you can add a weight right here to the top of this side, but you don't have to. We're going to get into that glute muscle, I promise you, so you don't need the weight. What you do need to do is keep this hip still. Put your hand on the hip, make sure it doesn't move. So if I lift this knee up so high that my weight starts to rock back and forth, and this hip is moving, I gotta take a smaller range of motion. Pulse it at the top. Pulse. Pulse. It's not about how big the movement is, it's about how hard we're squeezing into this cheek, getting into the side of that hip. You're gonna start to feel that burn in the hip joint. Yeah, pull the belly button in. Try and soften the shoulders. Relax tension from your jaw. Woo! Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Knees stay still. Pinky toe rotates up and down. So the knees stay still in space. It's the toes that lift, like you're swinging open the door. This is one of my favorite series. If you go to my YouTube, I do have some bar videos on there. I'm also on FFC On Demand, and I use this series a lot. It's one of my favorites. Really get into that glute knee. Yeah, team. Pulse it up. Pulse. Pulse. Like you're screwing in a bolt with your kneecap. You're tightening that bolt. Twist it deeper. Deeper. Hold it at the top. Other toe comes to meet it. Big daddy clam. Same thing as clamshell. You just keep the toes connected in the air. Hips stay stacked. Oh, I'm feeling it into that glute. I'm feeling it into that glute. Yes. Pulse it up. Pulse. 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 If you're not feeling it in your booty, can you push up a little bit higher? Can you press this top hip forward a little bit deeper? This is your resistance. It's like adding weights to a weightlifting. As soon as this hip opens up, you're taking the weight off. 4, 3, hold in 2, hold it. Big finale. Relax this bottom leg, straighten the top leg, flex the toes, toes to the ground, feel towards the ceiling. Bend and kick, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick. Yeah. Kick through the heel of that foot like you're busting through a door. You're kicking through a challenge. We're here, we're in it together. Let's go, dancers. Speed it up. Kick, 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 kick. Can you kick a little bit higher? Can you kick a little bit closer towards your nose? Kick, 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 kick. Yeah, team. We're almost there. Squeezing into that booty. 16, 15, 14. You have 8. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Oh, that hold is mean. Lift up an inch higher. A little bit closer to your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Woo! Give yourself a little pound out, a little shake out. Sit yourself all the way up. Let's stretch out that hip. The leg you just worked, you cross over to a figure 4. Flex that foot, lift it through the heart, lean your chest towards your shin, or inch your foot, chin back towards your chest. Try to shine your heart over your leg. Ah, breathe. Let that knee fall across the midline. Oh, that feels good. Yes. It's just going to get a different angle stretch into that hip, into that glute that we just worked so hard. That glute lead, really important again for all the sitting we do. It's really weak. It helps support the back. It helps support our knees. You want to add a little twist. Opposite hand of the knee that's crossed. Grab on and twist yourself over. Sit up tall, then raise out the side. Bring it forward. Good. Straighten out that bottom leg. Keep this heel tucked in. Lengthen the spine. Breathe up through the heart. Hinge it over. Oh, you can flex these toes back. Get a deeper stretch in the calf. If you want to do a little sway side to side, do whatever feels good. Take this, because bad news, or good news, we got 2 legs. We get to do that all over again. I can hear the applause already. Woo! All right, team. We're switching over to the other side. My dancers always love that joke in class. We got a second side to do, y'all. Let's get into it. Lay yourself all the way down. Best ear onto your hand or down on your bicep. Bend the knees, hips stay stacked, clamshell. All right, second side is never like the first side. Both sides are already fatigued. You may not last as long on this side, and that's okay, that's normal. Shake out when you need to, pound out when you need to. Draw the belly button in. We're getting close to that finish line, team. You're doing great, dancers. Keep breathing. Pulse it up. Lift. Little tiny pulse. Again, make sure this hip stays stacked. Squeezing into the side of that booty. Relax the jaw. If you need to, close your eyes. Go to your happy place. Send it out. Hold it up at the top. Knees stay still. Pinky toe. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Like you're swinging a door open. Pivot at that knee point. Pulse it up. Pulse. Pulse. You're tightening that pulse. Twist a little deeper. Twist a little harder. Yes. Squeeze into it. Hold it up. Bottom foot attaches through the top foot. Big daddy clam. If you want to go back to regular clam, just drop those toes down. Otherwise, toes stay up in the air. Hips still stay stacked on top of each other. Woo! Oh, that deep burn. Pulse it at the top. Lift, lift. We're burning those buns today. Squeeze into it. Can you press a little bit higher? Squeeze a little bit deeper. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Drop that bottom leg. Extend the top leg. Flex the foot. Angle the toes around. Heel towards the ceiling. Take it to a bend and kick. Bend, kick, kick. Woo! Kick through that heel as hard as you can. Kick so hard it makes your inner thigh shake. You can feel the vibration through the rest of your body. That's power. That's strength. That jiggle, be proud of that jiggle. Embrace that jiggle. That means you're really putting your effort into it. Speed it up. Kick, 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 kick. Yes. Can you kick a little bit higher? Can you kick a little bit closer towards your forehead? Woo! Almost there, dancers. Squeeze into it. We have 16, 15, 14. Last 8. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Oh, lift it up 1 inch higher. 1 inch closer to your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release it down. Pound out that glute, pound out that booty. Woo! Bring yourself all the way up. Take that leg, cross it over, let's stretch it out. Yes. belly button in, suck it in, then tailbone pulls across the room. I push lower back down into the mat. Ribs tuck down and in. Draw that belly button in and try to hold, stabilize, maintain this. Arms reach up towards the ceiling, reaching arms overhead. Keeping that engagement in the abs and bring it back up. Just that. Reach overhead, bring it up. Reach overhead, bring it up. Keep going, team. Reaching and bringing up. If I'm keeping my abs engaged, I can feel those abs working in this. They're really pulling in, keeping knit together as my arms are trying to pull them apart. Option to stay here or get the knees up to a shelf position. Keep going. Everything else remains the same. Yeah. It's harder this way because now I'm having to keep my legs up in the air. Option to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach it out. Go nice and slow. Reach it out. And up. Yes. Is that lower back still lengthened onto the mat? Option to do both arms, both legs. And in. Nice and long. Bring it up. Yeah. Take a break whenever you need, especially if you feel aching in your lower back. Option to curl head, neck, and shoulders up. We lengthen out into our hollow body position. Circus curve, or if you come to my barre classes or Pilates classes, you know I use that. Hollow body position. Lengthen out long, gap between your chest, spine stretching into the mat. This is our strong body position. It's hard to hold though. It's like I'm wrapping the length of my body around a giant contact lens. Can we speed it up? Out, in, out, in. Now if your head, neck, and shoulders are getting tired, you can either rest the head down or take out the arms, put them behind the head, just go with the legs, lower body. We're almost there, team. 8, 7. Lower back still pressing into that floor. Suck the belly in a little bit deeper. My abs are feeling it. Hold it out. Hands can go underneath the tailbone or by your side. Lower legs down for 2, up for 2. Down, lengthen, lift, and up. So putting your hands underneath your tailbone, we show that, it's just going to give you a little extra space. I personally like doing that because I can really tuck my tailbone under then as a sticky spot in my lower back. So this helps me find my abs better. And if this feels like it's a little not your speed or feels like you want some extra spice, then take the hands away or reach the arms overhead. You have 4 more, dancers. Woo! Yeah, my abs are feeling it though. Squeeze. Breathe. Try to relax. Upper body onto that floor. Keep the collarbones open. Pull it at the top. Turn the feet out. Little wrap. Wrap, 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 wrap. Little changements of those feet. Alternating little crisscrosses. Like your legs are scissor blades. They're chopping through the air. Lower down as low as you can. Keeping lower back onto the mat, keeping the tailbone lengthened. Oh, big finale team. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up if you can. You're down at those legs. Almost there. Last 16, 15, 14. 8. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Woo, draw the belly in. Squeeze a little bit deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Oh, rock and roll side to side. Massage out that lower back. Last little thing we have in that nice transition. Roll onto your stomach. Swim it out. Pull the belly button in. Lengthen the arms and legs. Option to just alternate. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach out. It's not about how high it goes. It's about how long you reach. Pull the belly button up like you have a tack underneath your belly button. You're trying to suck it up off of the tack. That'll help protect the lower back, engage the transverse abdominals. If you want to, you can lift it up, speed it up, swim it out. 16 more counts wherever you are, dancers. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Swimming towards that finish line. We're almost there. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it back, child's pose. Woo! Knees go wide. Big toes barely touching. Hips sink down towards the heels. Rest at your third eye center. Close your eyes. Breathe into your back body. Woo. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Give yourself a moment. Nice, strong work, dancers. Transitioning from all of that hard work, transitioning from all of that outer effort and power to our release, inner recovery. Breathe. Movement is so important, but you know what's also important? Stillness. Some stillness, some recovery. I know I have a hard time with that, so let's practice that right now, shall we? Calming things down, especially right now. We need it. Roll onto your back, keeping that sense of calm, deepening the breath. Pull one knee in towards the chest. Relax the muscles down to the floor. Straighten that leg. Now if you have that towel, I got it somewhere, there we go. You can hook the foot around the towel, stretch it towards your forehead. Otherwise, just grab above or below the knee, gently stretch that leg towards you. Point, flex the foot, roll the ankle around, do whatever feels good here. Try to sink your muscles into the floor. And practicing that surrender, that calming down. Leg falls open to the side. Other hip stays grounded onto the mat. Stretch the inner thigh, open up the hips. Let yourself be heavy. Let the muscles sink into the floor. Breathe into the rib cage. This is your reward, dancers. Take it in. Leg comes all the way up, falls across the midline. Soften the belly, lengthen the spine, recline spinal twist. You can bend that knee that crosses over, keep it straight. Any spinal twist you want. Shoulder blades stay grounded onto the mat, pull the belly in. Nice corkscrew motion for the tip of your tailbone, all the way through the crown of your head. Woo. Draw that knee in towards the chest, other knee meets it. Keep a hold of the other leg, send that first leg down. Extend the leg up, grab above or below the knee, or grab onto that towel. Gently pull it towards your forehead. Point, flex the foot, roll the ankle around. And give yourself this moment. See if you can feel grateful to be here. Kind of a weird thing in this moment, in this time. Gratitude. Gratitude to be here, to join together, to be in your capable moving body. Leg falls open to the side, hip stays grounded. I'm just super grateful at everyone tuning in and moving with me, keeping me inspired. Thank your body, thank your mind, thank your spirit for all the hard work they just did. Leg comes all the way up, falls across the midline, recline spinal twist. If you have any judgments, if you have any negative chatter sneak up, it's okay. Just see if you can release it. Those things aren't going to serve you. Try and let them go. Instead, focus on everything you did accomplish. Can you give yourself permission to be proud of what you just did tonight? Hold on to the things you want to take with you from this place forward. Tuck that knee back into the chest. Other knee needs to curl into a little ball. Curl yourself in. Maybe give yourself a big hug. Another moment of gratitude, of thanks. Gentle rock and roll forward and back. Or you make it however you can, up to a forward fold with me. Alternate clasp the hands, let them fall up and over. Release the hands, bend the knees, curl up one vertebra at a time as the last thing to come up. Take a deep inhale, arms overhead, fill the lungs. Exhale, release. One more time, deep inhale, filling up with all the strength, energy, power that has filled that workout. Take it with you, you deserve it. Thank you so much, dancers, for joining me today. My name is Midnight. It's a pleasure to move with you tonight. I'll be doing more videos. I'll have that special seated, low-impact, gentle practice tomorrow, happy hour, 5 p.m. Central Time. I was really inspired by my mom. Shout out to Mama Martini to do that workout for someone with a little bit less mobility, but who is still really sort of super important to keep moving during this time. I also have mat Pilates tomorrow. I have a workout booty on Friday. I'll be posting my schedule, posting everything as much as I can. Again, if you want to check me out on YouTube, you can check out YouTube. If you feel inspired to donate, feel free, but also do not feel pressure at all to donate either. It's a pleasure to move with you. Thank you all so very much. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.